Hi, this is Jordan Hildebrand with Kansas Wheat, and I am in western Kansas with a western Kansas farmer named David Schemm. So we'll go ahead and ask him a few questions about what he does and kind of a little bit about his farming operation as well. So could you tell me a little bit about yourself, David?
Sure, Jordan. I'm David Schemm. Grew up in Sharon Springs, Kansas, out here on the western edge of Kansas. My grandpa actually came into this area, into this county in 1928. And so I am now the third generation of the farm back here, and we've been primarily a wheat farmer all through those years. Here in latter years, with some irrigation and also with new technology, we've started growing a few other crops, milo and corn. But wheat is still that staple crop that really works out here. It's what our climate really likes, it's what the area really likes, and we can do just a really good job of growing the wheat out here.
Can you tell me a little bit about your favorite part about being a farmer?
You know, I guess I love the planting part of it. I really love harvest. It's always fun to get out there and in the harvest and see how that crop is doing and how well you did this year taking care of that crop. But probably the funnest part for me is just truly when it's out there in the growing season, going out there and seeing your crop growing, seeing how you can get better, but just also how it is doing. And that's just always the fun part of being a farmer.
Sure. And if anybody who's watching has any questions for a real Kansas farmer, feel free to ask, and I'll go ahead and read them off to David as we go along. So David, could you maybe explain a little bit about the equipment that you're using today?
Well, I've got a tractor and what is referred as an air seeder hooked up today. Got the tractor up front to pull it, and then basically the air seeder is made up of two parts. It's got a huge tank right there, and that's where all my wheat is that I want to be drilling today. And then it just uses a big fan with air to blow the seed back through these tubes to the what we call the hoe, or the points that plant it into the ground. Right now we just got done moving here, so the machine's all still folded up. We'll have to unfold it here in a little bit so we can get started planting. But that's kind of an overview of what it is here. It's what we call a big air seeder or drill, and that's what plants our wheat in the ground for us.
We actually just got a really good question. What is your average bushel yield on your wheat?
Our average yield is around 45 bushels to the acre in here. The last few years we have dealt with drought, and so that's been kind of challenging for us, and so we've started employing newer technologies and ways we can do the best we can to try to conserve that moisture. But when things go real right, we can grow 70 bushel wheat out here. When things don't go right out here, we can grow 15 and 20 bushel wheat.
And for those of you who are just tuning in, I'm out here in western Kansas with David Schemm, and we're learning a little bit about wheat farming. And so if you keep tuned to our channel, later on today we'll be posting a video of us actually planting wheat. So you'll be able to see inside of our tractor and see exactly how it works. Are you involved with any ag organizations? Like what do you do in your off time on the farm?
Sure, yeah. I've been active with the Kansas Association of Wheat Growers for quite a few years here. I've actually served as an officer on that organization, but now I am actually an officer on the National Association of Wheat Growers. And basically we're just a collection of farmers on the state level that have gotten together to try to help promote wheat around the world and in this country, and basically talk about wheat.
Perfect. Well, I think, could we get a little bit closer look at each of the parts you have out here, each of the equipment? So take a closer look at the tractor.
Sure. So one of the ways that we're trying to take better care of the soil and doing the best job we can is the tractor here is actually a track tractor, and so it lowers the compaction when we're out there drilling the wheat. And by lowering that compaction, it'll help that young plant get up and out of the ground easier without stressing it as much. So that's what we're doing now with the tractor, and that's the tractor right there. And what we call the cart here actually has 3 containers inside there that I can meter products out of it. I can meter fertilizer out of it, or different varieties of it. This year I've been metering fertilizer out of it, as also changing up varieties on fields and trying to make sure I'm targeting the right variety for each field.
All right, and we actually just had a question, David. Somebody asked, so are you a family farm?
Absolutely, we're a family farm. My grandpa came to this county in 1928 and started familying it. He actually started 4 of his boys into farming. Today, 2 of his boys, one was my dad, are retired farmers, and their sons and grandsons are now back here farming. So right now my operation consists of me, my wife Lisa, and then I have 2 sons, one who is actually a senior in high school and the other who's a freshman in college, and they're my harvest help. It's when drilling time, it's my wife's been running one drill and I've been running the other, and then when we get to harvest, my boys run the combines, my wife runs the grain cart, and I'm the truck driver.
Perfect. All right, well, we'll end it right now with David. If you stay tuned to the Kansas Wheat Periscope channel, soon enough we'll be in the tractor cab getting ready to drill some wheat. Thanks for watching, and I hope you follow our channel. Thanks.